So I've seen on social media the idea of using a dehumidifier as a source of collecting water from the air during an emergency. I decided to test this out, see if this is really a practical thing or not. I do have a dehumidifier. We use it when we get lots of rain in our area. My house is very old. It's over 100 years old, so water comes in through a million cracks in the foundation. And we run this just to be sure that we get everything dried out as fast as possible so we don't have mold issues. So this is the dehumidifier that I have. I've had it for about 2 years. It does a pretty good job, and this is where the water is stored after it pulls it out of the air. So my biggest concern with using this to drink is, as you look in here, it's kind of gross. I mean, we don't leave water in here, but there's some grime in there. I would not trust this to drink without filtering it. Now, if you're using it to wash, maybe wash dishes, you'll probably be fine. But if you're gonna drink this or use it in cooking, I would absolutely want to filter the water first, just to be sure. You can see there's a few different settings on here. You can change fan speed, you turn it on and off. You can change the percentage of moisture that you want, I guess, like how hard it works. And then it blows out air. Now this thing does warm up the area that it's in. I've noticed when this thing's running, it raises the temperature in our basement by a few degrees, so keep that in mind. There's a filter in the back that you want to keep clean. Just filters out air that might be passing through it. And then after running it for 24 hours, we usually get about 1 gallon worth of water. Now, if you lived in a climate that is, I guess, more moist in the area, have more humidity, you would get more than that. But 24 hours, 1 gallon of water, that's about all that we ever get. So as far as using this to produce all the water that you need, I don't see that working out. My other concern is that it does require electricity, so you would have to have electricity for this to work. Probably the third concern would be that it doesn't produce that much water. So as your only source of water, no, that would be a big mistake. I would definitely come up with a different plan. Store water, have a way to filter water, know where sources of water are in your area. But if you have one of these already, you're using it for its intended purpose, and there's an emergency and you run it and you want to get another gallon or so of extra water a day from the air, sure, I don't see why that wouldn't work. Just definitely filter it first before you use it, and don't count on it producing very much water. This is the one that I have purchased. As you can see, it's about $200. The one I got is made by GE. I purchased this March of 2023, so just almost 2 years ago is when I got this. It says that it's good for 35 pints. Now that's about 4.5 gallons of water, I believe, if my math is correct. I don't get that much. We get 1 gallon, 24 hours, maybe 2 gallons in 24 hours if it's just constantly raining and there's tons of moisture in the air. But that's about all we get, at least where I live. So there you go. It might be worth keeping in mind if you happen to have one, but I don't know that it would be worth the expense. I would rather spend $200 on a bunch of barrels that you can put water in. I think that would actually be more practical. So thanks for watching.